Okay. All right. Welcome to an... Oh, no, it's yours. Sorry.
Yeah, it's my turn, bitch. Welcome to the Flix Capacitor Podcast. My name is your host, Broen McCloskey, and I am here with my co-host, also my husband. That's your
Side
cue.
hussy.
Yeah.
Side hussy. Parker McNerney. I am the co-host of this podcast, which is called...
The
Flix
Capacitor Podcast.
Podcast. Yeah!
Woo!
Dude, that's going to be way better when we're in person, just so you know.
Yeah. Maybe, maybe not. We're still not very coordinated. Okay,
Yeah.
so we got a lot of ground to cover today.
Lots of ground. We're
of ground.
We have lots of I was gonna try to make an Atlantis joke, but I can't think of one. We have lots of water to no.
Can you stop breathing?
I almost just did, dude. Holy shit. I'm drinking a this is not sponsored, but it could be. I'm drinking a Ghost Red Berry Sour Patch Kid energy drink.
That sounds horrible.
Fuck. It's zero sugar.
That's oh my god, I was gonna say that sounds like so much sugar.
It's zero
and
sugar.
It's just gonna give me a headache.
It's probably a fuck ton of Splenda or something. So I'm not gonna get fat, but I'm gonna get cancer. Either way, I'm dying.
Right,
anyway.
there you go.
Welcome back to an episode of this podcast. We've missed you. Sorry we're late to the live show. Broen was busy.
I was busy.
We're not gonna tell you what he was busy with. But Takis were involved. Dude, we sell Takis at Zoomies now. You believe that?
What the fuck?
Yeah, we're like a gas station, skate shop, clothing store. It's ridiculous. I love it. I just get to snack on Takis.
Takis are not kind.
Just in general.
They are not very kind.
Dude, fucking
Okay.
that movie about the guy that invented hot Cheetos came out on Disney Plus, and nobody talked
Flamin'
about
Hot.
it. Yeah, nobody talked about it.
Cause I'm sorry, why we don't need a biopic on everything.
What we do, obviously.
Like,
Dude, you know what's gonna happen at some point that I just now thought about? A George Lucas biopic.
I am still waiting for that. I am still waiting for a movie about how Star Wars was made. A movie,
That would be
a
cool.
biopic, not a documentary. I want someone, huh?
I hate George Lucas, but I would definitely watch it.
What?
I fucking hate George Lucas, dude.
Why?
He just pisses me off. I don't know why. It's like his mannerisms make me mad, and like he created Star Wars, but he's a bad director in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I can agree to that. No, okay, look, I can understand why people don't like George Lucas, but like, and I have my problems with George Lucas. I think the man is a very selfish prick.
Oh, I didn't even. I wouldn't know.
That being said, I still love and respect the fuck out of the man.
Yeah, it's like
because
Hitler.
he's a storyteller. It's like who?
Hitler. He did some
argue
debatably bad stuff.
You know what I do all the time? You know
what?
what I do all the time? Like in person, like I'll do this at work all the time, is I'll be talking to one coworker and we'll agree on something. And I'm like, yeah, right? And then I'll look at another coworker that was not involved in the conversation, not listening, and I'll be like, right, you agree, right? And they'll just like, yeah, I agree. What are we talking about? And then I'll say some like out of pocket shit. I'm like, oh, just that the Holocaust was good. And then they're like, whoa.
Just so you know, we're not anti-Semitic. We don't think the Holocaust was good. Just clearing that up. Just clearing that up. But yeah, we have a fuck ton to cover today. We're gonna try to keep it under an hour, hour max. But you know us, we probably won't, because this is like digression, the podcast. But
yeah,
our first topic. How was our week? How was your week, Broen?
I mean, it was fine. I worked. I didn't really do anything. I bought a couple. I added to my collection a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no. I didn't really add to the collection, but I
Yes, you did.
upgraded.
Oh wait,
I added
no,
one.
Was Spider-Verse last week?
Yeah, Spider-Verse was last week. Okay, you know what? Okay, I bought 4 movies.
Okay.
2 of them are upgrades.
Okay. What are they?
I upgraded The Thing from John Carpenter's The Thing, my favorite horror movie of all time. I've said that a bunch. I've upgraded it from Blu-ray to 4K, and I can't wait to watch it.
It is a great transfer.
Yeah. And then I bought Jaws on 4K, upgraded that Blu-ray to 4K.
That is arguably the best 4K transfer I've ever seen.
Yeah,
it is incredible. It is incredible.
Stoked.
And dude, on that 4K or the Blu-ray, I don't know, but the special features talk about the restoration. And I didn't know how much time and effort went into restoring these movies. They got the original film negative of Jaws, the original, because Universal has it, as well.
Yeah, in the archives. Yeah.
Yeah. And they go frame by frame and clean it up. I didn't know, like, a guy just does that, which is insane.
That is insane.
24 frames a second, do the math. That's a lot of fucking work. Also didn't know how expensive it was on top of the sound. Like, the sound itself costs, like, $300,000, $500,000 or something like that. They talk about it. It is insane, which is nothing to Universal, but still. Preserving these movies, especially physically, I think is really important. So I think it's something that we should cover. So you got Jaws and The Thing. You upgraded those 2. What else did you get?
Yep. I bought, along with Jaws and The Thing, I bought Independence Day on 4K because I had not owned it at all for some fucking reason. Even though don't tell me. You've never seen it. Are you serious?
I see it all the time at Best Buy on 4K. And like sometimes it's like $4 and I'm like,
dude, I got it for like $12.
Yeah. Best Buy has good deals sometimes.
You should get it. You should watch it because it is the alien invasion action movie.
Okay. Is it Will Smith or am I crazy?
It's Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting everyone else in the movie for some fucking reason. Bill Pullman plays the president, arguably one of, if not the greatest movie president. Probably the greatest movie president.
Not Leslie Nielsen in Scary Movie? Or Scary Movie 3? When they make fun of signs?
No. I don't remember that.
What?
Okay,
Really?
here's the thing. I've seen Scary Movie 3. I'm not going to remember it. I watched that movie when I was 12.
Dude, it makes fun of signs. You'd probably really like it.
I know.
Like the aliens pee out of their fingers.
I know.
And
I remember that. I remember that part. I know Charlie Sheen is in it. It also makes fun of 8 Mile. Yeah.
And fuck. What's that?
The
What's
Ring.
That movie? The Ring. Thank you. Yeah. Good movie.
Is it The Ring or is it?
Yeah, no, it's The Ring because the little girl and the yeah. Anyway.
And I would say funny enough, I would say Signs is my favorite alien invasion movie, but it's not an action movie. Signs is a very story-driven, drawn-out, personal drama story. Independence Day is a phenomenal action movie. Mm-hmm. It has all of the elements you would want in an action movie about alien invasion.
Okay, I'll watch it. It's on my list.
Literally, like, I was watching it last night for the first time in years. I was watching it, I'm like, this movie is perfect for what it is. For what it is.
Look on 4K.
Like, looked pretty. I mean, it looked great. I don't know. I haven't watched it in so long.
Yeah.
So I couldn't like compare it to anything. But
it's hard because sometimes they're upscales, and that's just like bringing it from Blu-ray to 4K like digitally, and so like it just.
And it was.
And that's what the Star Wars 4Ks are, which is why I'm not upgrading because they're all upscales.
And that's probably what it was because it was still pretty grainy.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's.
And I know that
when it's like overly grainy, like more than it should be, it's probably an upscale. You know what I mean? Because like they shouldn't. I don't think they should ever scrub the film grain off. I think the grain adds something to film, but if it's like overwhelming, it's like okay, there's something up with this.
Yeah, but you should just buy it and watch it because I know you're gonna like it.
All right,
so just buy it.
Deal and a half.
And then I didn't even know this was coming out, and then I saw it, and I immediately grabbed it. Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
I also bought it on 4K.
Yep.
I am excited.
I'm so excited.
It didn't come with the Blu-ray though, and I hate when they do that. I'm
not bothered by that.
Well, it's just like if in another room, like unless you have two 4K TVs and two 4K players, you can't watch it. You know what I mean?
Well, as of right now, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment and I only have one TV. I'm probably not going to put a TV in my bedroom because then I'll never leave.
Then there you go. I picked up some movies this week too. I got Batman: Mask of the Phantasm on 4K. I got Ghoulies, which I've never seen. But it's an MVD Entertainment is doing like a Laserdisc collection, and they just did Swamp Thing on 4K, and it's a Wes Anderson movie, dude. Not Wes Anderson.
Swamp Thing?
Wes Craven. Fucking just like the last time we talked about these two.
That was like the first episode.
I know, but it's a Wes Craven movie, Swamp Thing. It's like 82, and I was like, holy shit, I've never seen this. But
I've seen it.
The covers look like Laserdiscs. It's really cool.
It's cheesy as shit, but you'll enjoy
I'm excited.
You'll love it.
And I don't know what else I got. I'm reorganizing right now, and so my movies are fucking everywhere. But yeah, physical media is important. Go buy a movie. Now, my week was fine. I worked as well. Did I see any new? I definitely watched some new movies recently, and I think there was one that I wanted to talk to you about, either on or off the mic. Let me check Letterboxd. Went to see They Live in theaters, which was fucking awesome.
I still need to see that. It's John Carpenter. Dude, I still need to see it.
You're gonna love it because it's like, have you seen any of his non-horror movies?
I've seen
like Escape from New York or whatever.
I haven't seen Escape from New York, but I've seen and I own Big Trouble in Little China. Okay,
haven't seen it, but I would assume it's a fairly similar movie. But
it's a comedy.
They Live is like a didn't know that.
They
Live is like a
mixture
of his action and his horror, and it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
And seeing it in theaters was awesome.
And
I rewatched Return of the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I just found out that Keith David is in They Live.
Yep.
I didn't know that. So that's another.
The co-star.
Which is he's also the co-star in The Thing. So it's funny that like.
I didn't even think about that.
I love it when directors like bring back actors. You know.
Yeah.
Like Daniel Kaluuya, seeing Daniel Kaluuya in Nope, I was like, yes, they're working together again.
I really do love that, and James Gunn does that a lot, which makes me very excited for the future DC stuff.
Yeah.
I'm rewatching Star Wars right now in release order. So nice. I rewatched Return of the Jedi while I built the Lego Trench Run.
Nice. I have that.
Yeah, dude. It was a meticulous build.
Yes, it was.
Pain in the ass.
I built it when I was high.
Oh God, dude! I honestly probably would have just killed myself at that point. I was already overwhelmed.
I don't know how long it took me, but it probably took me twice as long as it would have. As it should have. Yeah.
That's funny, but yeah, man. All I said for Return of the Jedi is that the added scenes and like specialized stuff, I would argue, were probably the worst in Return of the Jedi, even though I've never seen the original cuts. Only because fucking adding Hayden Christensen at the end is stupid. And then the fucking the in Jabba's palace or whatever, the fucking singing alien dude.
Oh God.
Oh my God. It took me out of the movie the first time I'd ever seen it, and that's not good. That's bad. Not good. And so yeah, dude. But it's great. And then I rewatched The Flash on 4K, which we talked about the last time.
Yeah.
I will agree. The CG is distracting at times.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on 4K. I wish they would have just fixed it in post. Like, I know it would have cost more money, and they were just like, "Fuck it, we don't care."
It's seriously like no one would be upset if they delayed a movie because it wasn't finished. I'd rather get a finished movie.
I think to say no one would be upset is a stretch. There are some fucking
and they don't count.
But most no, they don't count. You don't count as a person. But most rational people would be like, yeah, I would rather wait.
Yes.
I'd rather wait.
I'd rather wait as long as the movie is finished and the workers are treated fairly.
Okay, well, if we're talking about that, you're gonna see The Flash in another 50 years. That's my week. It was okay. I got work today. Today's my last work day of the week. Fridays and Saturdays are my weekends. So yeah, Week was good.
Today is my Sunday.
Hell yeah. Oh, that sucks. Sorry. We talked about. Oh, okay. Trailers. Let's talk trailers.
Trailers. We got 3 trailers. We'll do worst to best. So we'll talk about Aquaman first.
Aquaman's first. So Broen and I, just for reference, Broen and I literally 15 minutes ago before recording this, watched this trailer for the first time together at the same time.
Because it dropped like 45 minutes ago from recording. Well, it probably dropped like an hour ago now. But when we saw it, we were like, oh shit, this was uploaded 45 minutes ago. Let's watch it before we record and then talk about it.
So because I already know I liked it more than you did from the face you made. We haven't talked about it at all yet. I have not seen the first Aquaman movie. I have not seen it yet. I have not seen it. I plan on watching it before this one comes out because I do want to see it in theaters. I try to go to the theater as much as I can to support movies, even if it's not going to be incredible. But as somebody who hasn't seen the first one and likes a lot of James Wan movies, I think this looks okay. What do you think?
As someone who has seen the first and also does like James Wan movies, but this is, when I say I like James Wan, I mean I like Saw and The Conjuring and then the first Insidious.
Oh, I picked up Saw in 4K. That's what I picked up.
Didn't they just release that?
I don't think so because it says fucking Spiral on the cover. It's like a sticker that says Spiral comes out this day 2021. So I don't think so. I think I got an old copy, but anyway.
I enjoyed the first Aquaman. I would be fine if I never watched it again.
Yeah, it's like it's how I feel about like Thor.
About which one?
You know, the first Thor.
Yeah, I like the first Thor, but the first Aquaman...
It's fine, but I won't ever want to watch it. Like, I'd be okay if I never saw it again.
Yeah, the first Aquaman made Aquaman cool. But this trailer for the second one almost looks like the same movie. Like
visually, from what I've seen of the first one, I would say I understand what you're saying. It
visually looks like the same movie. And I just, honestly, and I'm not going to sit here and say that it looks like dog shit. I just don't care anymore.
Well, especially considering it's the last movie of a dead universe, yeah. It's hard to give a shit.
I just genuinely,
care.
I don't care. Like, I just can't. I don't have any interest. I can't find any interest for it. Yeah. You know, it's like,
we're gonna watch it and talk about it. I'm putting you on the spot. You're gonna watch it.
You know what? I said the same thing about Blue Beetle, and I did see it, and I thought Blue Beetle was great.
Yeah.
So, but then again, Blue Beetle was it's much its own thing. It was not a sequel. It wasn't anything we had seen before. It was very much a new thing, and this just looks.
But you know what? Trailers are deceiving. So you just never know. You just never, ever know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trailers are very deceiving because I'm saying that this movie doesn't look bad. I just don't care. And I could watch the movie and it could be horrendous.
It could be awful. It could be genuinely fucking terrible.
Because I heard people walked out of the screenings.
Yeah, but you know, it's hard to believe that because people also gave The Flash standing ovations saying it was the best comic book movie
but it
ever
makes
made.
sense for people to market that.
Of course. But you know, that's fair. But also, is it true? Or are people just hating on this thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, people said that, I don't know. You could be right. I mean, I honestly have no idea. I don't work there. I wasn't there. It looks like it's going to be a solid 5 or 6 out of 10 for me.
And I'd probably give the first Aquaman movie like a 6.5.
Okay. Yeah, but also, I think you and I rate movies so differently, which I think is really fascinating, actually. But that's another topic. Oh, but speaking of this trailer, we have something written down about it.
What?
About the movie.
What? Oh.
Reportedly, Aquaman 2 is lost in the Warner Brothers servers and can't be located. If that's true, that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Which
in my life.
I don't understand, because the movie, they just released the trailer.
It's fucking. Where's the thumb drive? Somebody took it. It's like Jurassic Park. It's fucking like the end of Jurassic Park.
It's
Dude, imagine losing a movie. That's fucking funny.
They did that with Toy Story 2. Did you know that? They almost lost Toy Story 2. Something happened, and Toy Story 2 was completely erased from the hard drives. And the only reason we have that movie, and the movie was pretty much done. The only reason we have that movie is because there was an animator who was pregnant, and she was working from home, and she had a copy of the movie on her own personal computer that she was working on at home.
That's crazy.
That is the only reason we have Toy Story 2 today, which turned out to be one of the greatest sequels of all time.
Dude, I haven't seen Toy Story 2 in a long... I haven't seen any of the Toy Story movies in a long time. I am due for a rewatch, and I have not seen the fourth one, which I've heard is good but unnecessary.
It's not good. It's not good and unnecessary.
It's not good but is unnecessary, right?
It's not good and it's still unnecessary.
Fair enough. I would say Godzilla is next,
yes.
right?
Monarch.
All right. Monarch.
Legacy of Monsters.
Legacy of Monsters.
I think it looks freaking awesome.
I did not know it was part of the Monsterverse that they're doing. I didn't know that.
It's called Monarch.
It was its own thing.
That's the Monarch is the company that kind of ties this universe together.
See, I didn't know that because I've only seen Godzilla 2014 once and was very underwhelmed, and I've seen Skull Island. That's it. Haven't seen
for not liking Godzilla 2014.
I don't not like it. It's just underwhelming. Everything that Godzilla does is sick, and waiting halfway through to show him is sick. The characters are fucking awful. They killed the best character early on.
Disagree.
Elizabeth Olsen and her brother husband are boring as fuck, dude. I don't care about the characters. And if you're making a movie and the characters aren't likable, fuck yourself, you know? But the Godzilla stuff fucks so hard.
Yeah.
And the one shot, I want to say the first shot that we see of him when we just hear the
when he's at the airport.
I don't know. I just remember seeing him walk through some buildings and the people are
that was the airport.
Yeah, that was fucking sick. Skull Island, I love. I really like.
Skull Island is fun. Skull Island is fun.
It loses me a little bit with the comedy with Step Brothers guy. A little bit, just a little bit. The tone kind of shifts, which is funny, and I like it. But a little bit, I'm like, okay. But overall, I mean, I'm a big King Kong fan and a big Godzilla fan as you are. So, this trailer looked fucking pretty sick.
Yeah, because it's a prequel. It looks like it's a prequel about the early days of Monarch, because we get a flashback or video footage of John Goodman's character in Kong Skull Island.
Yes.
And it looks like he's still on the island.
Yes.
So,
which is very cool.
And
very,
Kurt
very
Russell
cool.
and his son Wyatt Russell are in it. And I think unless this is wrong and someone has pointed this out, but from what I've heard, they play the same character and Wyatt just plays Kurt Russell in flashbacks. It's like Kurt Russell is the modern day character, and then when they do flashbacks of the early days of Monarch, he's played by Wyatt, which is fucking genius.
Yeah, they look identical essentially.
Yeah, having an actor's son play a younger version of themselves is, and I feel like people have done that before. Yeah. Where have they done that before? Oh, well, they kind of did it in Straight Outta Compton, but it wasn't that was a biopic. It wasn't a flashback thing.
What about, didn't Clint Eastwood do it or something like that?
Did Clint Eastwood do it? Yeah, because Scott Eastwood is a big actor.
I feel like that happened at one point. But anyway, yeah, dude. It looks sick. It looks really, really cool. I'm not the biggest fan of Godzilla's design in these movies. He's a little,
chunky.
Pudgy, and stocky. He looks it looks like he looked good, and then they went, you know what I mean, just a little bit. I love Kong's design though, it looks good. I'm excited. It's a television show,
It's
right?
a show.
Not a
It's a
movie?
show on Apple TV or Apple Plus or whatever it's called.
So I will definitely try to watch it. And then we have one more trailer to talk about, which Broen sent to me, as well as you sent. Oh, sorry.
No. I'm praising the trailer that we're about to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Broen sent these both to me, by the way. The Legacy of the Monsters shit, and then this one. This movie, I did not hear about until Broen sent it to me.
And I hadn't heard about it until a couple of days ago when the trailer was posted.
No One Will Save You, a 20th Century Studios, not 20th Century Fox anymore, and a Hulu original, which comes out. Is it a week from today? No, like 8 days from today, September 22nd.
Yeah. So
Holy shit,
I
dude.
watched, I saw the thumbnail for it, and I saw the thumbnail of the light shining down, the person being levitated, and I was like, oh, fuck, is this a UFO movie? And I have been...
And it's way more than that, dude.
I have been itching for a horror abduction movie, and I've seen a lot, and none of them have scratched that
There have
itch.
been a lot.
You know,
I was going to talk to you about that. It felt like a better Dark Skies. You seen that movie?
Yes, dog shit of a movie.
There are parts of it that are good. But overall,
I don't think so. I think that movie is
good.
freaking terrible.
No, I think J.K. Simmons is good, as he always is.
I forgot he was in
and
it.
I think some of the scenes are creepy. But other
I think
than
the
that,
aliens look
it's
dumb.
not a good movie.
I think look. We talked about this last week. Jaws is the perfect horror movie, and it set the boundary for perfect horror movies because they don't show the shark, right? But you still eventually see the shark. In Dark Skies, you literally only see the aliens in shadows. And I just, honestly, I do think it's kind of dumb when you pretty much, like, don't show them at all. Like,
Yeah.
I need something to work off of. I think Signs also does it perfectly by showing, like, limbs throughout the movie. You know?
I haven't seen it. You know?
You still haven't seen Signs? Oh my
No, I
god.
need to watch it. I'm so behind on like the big movies.
Signs
you know?
is
Forrest Gump, never seen it. You know, like all these big ones.
This is an unpopular opinion because it's not his highest rated movie, but Signs is my personal favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Not The Last Airbender?
Not The Happening?
Dude, he is so fucking hit or miss. He is like one of the worst and best directors
I know.
ever.
It's funny because like when he was cranking out The Sixth Sense and then Unbreakable and then Signs, people were like, we got the next Spielberg on our hands. He was called the next Spielberg when he released those 3 bangers in a row.
That's fucking hilarious to think about now, because now it's like Last Airbender, Knock at the Cabin, which was okay.
Old.
Fucking what's old? Which dude, all of his movies have great concepts. Just a lot of the time they're not executed.
I just think,
in my opinion,
honestly, and people are probably gonna like shit on me for this. I think his ideas are too out of the box original. That yes, the concept, I agree with you, where it's like he has great concepts that he should give to other people.
yeah, he's a better he's like George Lucas, literally. Yeah. Great ideas, I wouldn't call him a bad director. He's a better director than George Lucas, I think. But yeah, man, it's did you see Knock at the Cabin? It's okay. It falls flat, you know. It's like oh this is good. Ooh, no, it's not. It's kind of good.
But
okay,
I will say the
fine.
concept. Have you ever seen or heard of The Happening? That concept.
I've heard of it.
The concept alone is fucking terrible.
All right, well I'll watch it.
Do you want to know what the concept is?
Yeah, hit me.
It's a disease.
That's a cat in the Hat reference, by the way. Hit me. Sorry. Did you know what played at the gym today? Oh, sorry. So, I thought about you because I'm a Believer played, and I was like, oh, I fucking love Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek is great.
Anyway, go ahead.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Anyways, The Happening is about this like disease that goes around, and when you get the disease, you kill yourself. You like do whatever you can.
It's fucking like Bird Box.
Yeah, like
movie.
you jump off of buildings, you
that
stab
movie,
yourself with a pencil. This guy like jumped into a lion pen and got ripped apart by lions. But here's the stupid part.
That is a great concept for a short film.
Hang on. It gets worse. It gets worse.
Fuck,
okay?
All right, hit me.
Plants are the ones releasing this. And the disease almost has a mind of its own, I guess, or like the plants have a mind of their own, because if you're in a small group, you're not affected. It only affects like big populations of people.
What?
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know. I watched it because
like
I knew it was going to be stupid. And I was like, let's see how bad this is. And I was like, wow, it was
bad.
That was like unwatchable. That was bad. And you should totally watch it because
I'll watch it.
It also has like, it is Mark Wahlberg at his worst. And I truly think
Mark Wahlberg's
in it. And so is Zooey Deschanel.
That's fucking funny. Come on, Zoe.
And I know how much you love New Girl.
Come on, Zoe. She's better than that. I also love Elf.
Great. Yeah,
She's
no, it's
that. Elf is so fucking good. Dude, we got to rank Jon Favreau at some point. That's a good idea.
Okay, anyways.
Anyway.
No one will save you.
No one will save you.
No one will save you. This is your first time watching the trailer. What are your thoughts?
Fuck, dude. I was scared. I was yelling at bro. I was yelling at bro, and I was like, "Bro, and talk to me. I need you,
dude."
Also, dude, A24 is coming out with a talk to me hand, but it's like an incense burner.
Ooh,
which
no
is pretty
thanks.
Cool. Yeah.
Have you still not seen that movie?
But.
Oh my god, Parker.
Dude. I am not a fan of seeing scary movies at the theater by myself because I am such a pussy.
Okay, by yourself, I understand. I saw it I took my little sister to go see it.
You know what I mean?
And
yeah, and I'm trying to convince. I don't know anybody. Like my movie friend at work doesn't like horror movies. He's gay. Not the worst thing about him, but he's gay. And he doesn't like horror movies because he's gay.
Why does that even matter?
I'm just kidding. I don't know. He likes men. I don't know.
You don't?
Actually, he needs to be on the podcast at some point because he's like a Marvel shill. He would fucking die for the MCU. Even though he hates it. He's really weird. He's gay. And so I have nobody to take to see this movie.
Because you don't want him to think it's a date or anything.
Fuck no. Yeah, he's gay. You know, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to get that. I don't want to get that shit. You know what I mean?
No,
dude, that's the happening. That's the fucking happening. That's the disease going around. It's gay.
God damn.
These damn libtards and they're gay.
I don't like to put chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
I just dropped my fucking drink on my fucking keyboard.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so mad about the gays. Anyway.
We're gonna get canceled.
Yeah, dude, this fucking trailer was scary. Yeah, we're not actually homophobic, just so you know. Bro and I are gay.
Wait, hang on.
Together.
No, I'm not. No, look. I'm not homophobic.
It's no homo.
I'm not homophobic because I'm not scared of gay people. I just hate them. That's a total.
Dude, you ever see that clip of that pastor who's like, I hope my son is gay.
Oh yes.
I hope my son is super, super gay. I hope he's happy. But what I don't want is for him to be a filthy. It's like, whoa. Fucking hilarious. I mean, it's awful, but it's hilarious. But yeah, man, this fucking The Happening. It's just like The Happening. This fucking trailer, dude. I'm alone down here with my headphones on. I got the surround sound. I don't know it's an alien movie at first. I just think it's like a possession, you know, scary. This fucking thing's chasing her in her house. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the trailer. You should fucking watch the trailer. If you're listening right now, go fucking watch.
Even if you're driving, pull the car over, watch the trailer. Or better yet, don't pull
over. Just watch it. Just watch it. Natural selection, baby. COVID didn't do its job. We still got a bunch of fucks.
And the people we want to die are the listeners. I'm kidding.
If they're gay.
Oh my god.
And yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, this fucking this movie looks crazy. And the fact that it's not, like you said, not getting a theatrical release is fucking insane. You good?
Yeah, it's like my AC like just turned on and it's really loud. Can you hear it?
Uh-oh. It's the no one will save you, Broen.
Anyways, the scene in the trailer when she runs into her room after it was following her upstairs and you can hear it outside of her room run up to the door.
Yeah.
That is my worst fear. I will have nights where I will wake up in the middle of the night and just stare at my door and I'm like, I swear to God, if I hear footsteps start running towards my door.
Or like when you're walking up the stairs and it's dark behind you, you fucking
and then you hear
because I always imagine no, dude, no way. Yeah, dude. This movie looks crazy. After one watch, I'm very excited to watch it.
Yeah, and it comes out. It's gonna be a Hulu original, and after watching the trailer, I think it deserves a theatrical release.
Dude, if it's bad, I'm gonna be so bummed out.
I know.
Let's not put that in the atmosphere. It's gonna be
manifesting.
Good. It's gonna be good.
I watched a little.
Because I'm an Aquarius.
Featurette about it. Like a little behind the scenes snippet. And it was like interviews with the main actress and the director. And they said it's a very personal story. It's a very, it's about her, and it's about her struggles. And I'm like, okay, so this actually could be really good. This totally could be really good. Because I love it when.
Did I ever show you this?
No. Is that a Death Star?
It's a Death Star timer.
That's fucking awesome. You know what I have? You know what I have? I have Death Star ice molds. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have a Death Star ice mold.
Like little ice cube mold.
Yeah, it's like
things?
a little silicon.
That's
sick.
Like
a little silicon thing, and put water in it, and then.
Did you say
silicone? Whatever the fuck. I don't care. People say silicon. People say silicon. People say silicone.
Dude, nobody says silicon.
I've heard people say silicon.
Come on, bro. Who? Name one.
He goes to a different school. You wouldn't know him.
He's gay. He's gay, dude.
I never know because I swear I've said silicone and people have made fun of me for that too.
Dude, that's crazy. Anyway,
it's like the difference between saying it's like the difference between saying I'm proud of you, son, and you're a disappointment. It's the same thing.
Okay. All right, bro. And it is the same thing. Let's move past this before you start having a breakdown.
It's the same thing as saying you're the best boyfriend ever and who are you? Why are you in my room? It's the same thing.
Oh, dude, No One Will Save You is about you and your girlfriend. I got it. Girlfriend.
Hey.
Got it. You're the thing. But, dude, the trailer, at the last, I was going to pause it. I was going to end it after it said, like, September 22nd. I thought that was it. And then it kept, the fucking thing chasing
big,
her
spider crawl
outside,
thing.
dude, with... Dude, I was like, oh, my God, this is like a good A Quiet Place movie. I know you like the A Quiet Place movies.
Wait, do you not like the Quiet Place movies?
Yeah, man. I've only seen the first one. It was okay. It was okay. I think I'm going to because I know there's a third one coming out, and I'll probably like it more the second time. The second time I watched the first one. But yeah, man, I don't know. And Brianna's gonna be here. My girlfriend's gonna be here when it comes out, so we're gonna watch it, and we're gonna talk about it, dude. We are gonna talk. Wait. The 22nd. What day is that? Because are we gonna like record that day? We could. The 22nd. That's a Friday, dude. So. Oh man, dude, it's gonna be fucking nuts. It's gonna be nuts. Maybe we'll do like a Flix Capacitor short, like a 15-20 minute talk, and then just post it like on a Saturday or something like that, dude. Because it looks. I'm so excited, Broen.
Maybe because I usually work Fridays and Saturday, or I am working this Friday and Saturday, or I guess next Friday and Saturday.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Either way, this movie looks fucking bomb. Bomb as fuck, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. We don't have a ton left to talk about. Just some smaller things, and then a bigger thing.
I guess
I will say. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to talk about Mr. Raimi. Is that what you were going to talk about? Okay.
Yeah.
So
go
I
ahead,
guess now that they didn't have a director for Secret Wars, but they had a director for Kang Dynasty. Which he's gone too now, right? Because it was like the director of Shang-Chi was going to direct Kang Dynasty, but is he still?
the first part is right. I don't know if he's still attached to it.
Well, they're talking about Sam Raimi directing Secret Wars. I don't know how I feel about that.
How do you feel? I don't know either. Unpopular opinion, I'm a big fan of Multiverse of Madness. That's not the same scale as fucking Secret Wars.
It's almost like Sam Raimi is at his best when he does more personal stories like Spider-Man.
Yeah. And this is not going to be that. I don't know why the Russo brothers aren't coming back. I don't know if they ended on bad terms.
I thought they wanted to come back. I thought they wanted to come back for Secret Wars.
Honestly, they might just be like, you know what, we peaked. We're done. We're not going to do that shit anymore. We did the best that we could, which I respect, because overstaying your welcome, I think is stupid. So I don't know, man. You and I love Sam Raimi. We are big Sam Raimi stans, but that doesn't mean he needs to direct everything.
Also, for a movie that big, I think we should have 2 directors. And I'm trying to think of what 2 directors could pull it off outside of the Russo brothers.
M. Night Shyamalan and James Wan.
M. Night Shyamalan and Michael Bay. M. Night Shyamalan can handle the storytelling.
M. Night Shyamalan.
And then Michael Bay can handle the big booms.
The big booms. Yeah. That's what I call the end of sex with Broen. The big booms. But yeah, man. I don't know who I'd pick.
What about Phil Lord and Christopher Miller?
Who's Phil Lord?
Phil Lord and Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are the guys that directed the 21 and 22 Jump Street movies. They are the guys behind Spider-Verse. They didn't direct them, but they produced the Spider-Verse movies. They made
Lord and Miller. I've always heard Lord and Miller together, so I know. I just didn't know the first name. Sorry. Yeah, they did Spider-Verse.
They were directing Solo.
And Across the
They
Spider-Verse.
were directing Solo before they had to step down, and then they were replaced by Ron Howard. The Lego movie, they directed. I think they directed the first Lego movie.
I would not be upset about it, but the only live action stuff I've seen are the 21 Jump Street movies, and
those
so
great.
I'm not
great, saying
I want the 21 Jump Street directors to direct Secret Wars.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you look at their other stuff, they do. It looks like they know what they're doing.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that it looks like. I think they do know what they're doing. Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse are some of the best comic book movies ever made.
Rewatching Across the Spider-Verse, not only do I like it.
Oh, did you?
Because I saw it in the theater, and I didn't know if I liked it better than the first. I just didn't know. It's not that I didn't like it. I was like, wow, that was damn good. I don't know if it's better than the first or not. Rewatching it, holy fuck, is it better than the first?
Which is not saying the first one isn't good.
The first one's amazing, and that's what makes the second one even better.
Dude, if they pull off Beyond, it's going to be the best comic book trilogy
It just might be. It's seriously, yes.
Because, fuck, man. Anyway, that's a whole nother
Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, dude, I think...
And the reason...
That's a good choice, bro.
And the reason why Across the Spider-Verse is so damn good is because they know that...
The personal moments.
And they know that it's not... They know what they have. They know it's not just a kid's movie.
And they also know how to handle chaos. The Spider-Man chase scene is fucking... Could have been such... The whole movie could have been such a fucking mess.
Could have been a massive clusterfuck.
It's clear. Oh my god. But it's not. It's not. And the fact that we start with 20 minutes of just Gwen Stacy, who the fuck else would have done that? You know what I mean? Which means that Secret Wars could be something none of us are expecting. I don't want Endgame 2.
Well,
you know what I mean? I don't want that.
And look, I'm going to be honest here. As much as we're talking about,
my nipples are hard.
All right, that concludes this episode of the Flix Capacitor podcast.
Love you, bye.
I really kind of don't care about Secret Wars anymore. I mean, I know I'm going off about who they should get, but
I get it.
At the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be better than Infinity War. I don't think it's going to be better than Endgame.
If Lord and Miller do it, dude, I don't know. Because would you say... Okay. Not which do you like more, but as comic book movies and as movies, Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, or Infinity War and Endgame?
I would say Infinity War, Across the Spider-Verse.
I don't care. As pairs.
Oh, I have to do one or the other?
You have to choose which ones, cause like
which one I would keep at the end of the
Lord
day?
If Lord Miller do it,
like which two I would keep?
Which one do you think is just better at what it wanted to do?
Fuck, I don't know.
I'm saying, dude,
I
right?
don't know.
So
because
Secret Wars could be even at the same level. Even better is to say one movie is better than the other is really difficult because they're different things.
Infinity War and Endgame had all this buildup. That's why they're so good. It's because, I mean, yes, the movie's on their own. I'm not the biggest fan of Endgame now that like the hype has died down and I've like rewatched Endgame. I don't think it's as great as people say it is. Infinity War though is a fucking masterpiece. Infinity War is amazing. And part of the reason that makes it amazing is the buildup and the payoff. It was.
But here's the thing. I think if you've never seen another Marvel movie before, you could still agree with that statement.
That Infinity War is a great movie?
Endgame is a different situation. That is, yes, and the buildup is incredible, and you care about everything that's going on. I truly believe that. Same with Across the Spider-Verse. I think you could watch Across the Spider-Verse while not seeing anything else ever and be like, holy fuck, that was really, really good. And I don't know, dude. I think, dude, that's a great choice, bro. And because there's a girl I work with, and she does not like comic book movies or like superhero movies or whatever at all. She's just not a fan. And I get it. She's like, they all feel the same. It's just CGI and this and this. And if you're not paying attention, I get it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about action movies. Like, I just, it's just a bunch of shit blown up or whatever. So I get it. But she absolutely loves Spider-Verse.
Because it's
Across the Spider-Verse.
Art.
She is in love with them. So it is art. So saying, if they did those movies, dude, with, all right, here we go. With the producers being the two guys that did Talk to Me.
What?
Because of their YouTube channel.
Wait,
they've done.
You want them to produce Secret Wars?
While Lord and Miller directs.
Dude.
I think that team, dude, would be fucking insane. I haven't even seen Talk to Me, but I know their YouTube
so
channel,
independent.
dude. Imagine.
Talk to Me is an independent movie.
Yeah, but if they had more budget, they wouldn't say no.
I don't know if they would do it.
I
don't know if they would go from Talk to Me to Secret Wars.
I don't know if they would, but I'm just saying if they were open to it. Which I've seen them on Corridor Crew doing the VFX artist react to Talk to Me, which is fucking amazing.
Well, and I do agree that like I mean their videos, their YouTube videos are freaking awesome.
Yes, but I will say this. As you said, they're independent, they're not used to the scale. I'm not sure how they would handle that jump. Now, depending on what they do between now and in Secret Wars, I might disagree. But as of now, I'm just saying their creativeness is special.
Yeah.
And so I think that with Lord Miller, who do know large scale and comic book stuff, would be a great team.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not necessarily full creative, fucking, what is the word I'm looking for?
Control.
Creative control. Not, they're not running the show, but like being a part of it somehow. You know what I mean? I think it'd be, or maybe vice versa. No, I don't know. Either way, having those four, I think would be fucking amazing. But yeah, man, I don't know. Aside from them, I don't know.
Yeah, but Lord Miller, that was.
I'd love to see a Steven Spielberg Spider-Man.
Spielberg Spider-Man movie?
I think that'd be really cool.
If Steven Spielberg were to direct a superhero movie, it would have to be like a Captain America World War II movie.
Sure.
He
but
almost
also Steven Spielberg,
almost made a DC movie. Like, I'm certain it was like
I know
it
this,
was like
but which one?
What was it? I don't know what it was called, but he was working on a DC movie, and I don't think it's happening anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, Lord Miller, great choice, bro. And I don't know who else I'd choose. To be honest, I don't know. I think James Mangold could have a producer credit maybe that I would enjoy. I don't think he should direct it though.
Well, okay, but when you say producer, a producer is just someone who is helping pay for it.
Not necessarily.
I mean, at the end of the day, like,
because if you're a film producer, you are taking care of a lot of things. You're essentially the movie's showrunner at that point.
Yeah, but
ish.
Like,
and now some producers I would say you're helping just fund, but if you're an executive producer, you have a lot of creative control.
Yeah.
Like same with a music producer. If you're a music producer, you have a lot of input on what the song gets, how it gets done, who's doing it, what this is doing, you know what I mean? Like if they're production people, they could make a lot of good calls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Kevin Feige is a producer on all these movies. He's making a lot of good calls. He is the reason these movies are still going. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, Lord Miller, Broen, fantastic fucking choice.
Thank you.
Fantastic choice.
That was just like the first duo that popped into my head.
But yeah, I mean, I agree. I think a big movie like this, and it could be just biased because of how good Infinity War and Endgame are together. And Winter Soldier and Civil War, like those four are fucking bangers back to back. And that's the two not Duffer
Russo brothers.
Russo brothers. Duffer was Stranger Things or something like that. But yeah, dude, Sam Raimi doing Secret Wars, I don't know. I just don't. I mean, he does big scale well, but not. I've never seen him do to the extent that this should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But also Sam Raimi doing Doctor Doom stuff would be fucking bonkers, dude. That'd be so like he'd make him scary, you know? And he should be. And then on this note, Marvel reportedly wants the Rick and Morty writers to return to write something we don't know, but they did Ant-Man 3. And we all know how you feel about Quantumania.
I think they should get people who... I'm tired of the comedy movies. I'm tired of Marvel just being comedy. I want heartfelt, story-driven. I want drama. You know? Like, I don't think, I genuinely, I don't think, and I'm not saying that they're bad writers, because obviously Rick and Morty is, I haven't seen it, but it has a very big fan base. So it's obviously a good show, or it's doing good, I should say. Aside from the voice actor, or the head creator being a fucking pedophile, or whatever it was that he did. He's not in it anymore, and so they had to recast, and now he's not involved. He did something bad. He was either like a pedophile or
pedophile, I like. Predator and pedophile.
Or something.
Pedophile.
He did.
So are you saying Alien versus pedophile
Predator
is the same thing?
You know what a predator is. He's a predator. At the end of the day, he is a predator because
I know. He's not a child predator.
Look,
he's just a predator.
Anyways, he's a piece of shit. So he's gone, and I'm tired. I'm over it. Whatever. Whatever. If they, you know what?
I don't think the writing in that movie is great.
If they end up writing another Marvel movie, I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm just not gonna watch it because I'm not gonna like it. Because I thought,
what if it's
then I'm not gonna watch it.
Secret Wars. You're not gonna, dude. The hype would be so crazy. I don't know if you could stop yourself from going to see Secret Wars. That's one of the biggest Marvel events in
And
history.
they're gonna milk it so fucking hard.
I hope they don't. That's why I think they need good directors like Lord Miller. Bless you. Shut up. Dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that was 4,
Is that real?
5.
Dude, 5
Thank
in
you.
a row.
What was
Holy
the last
shit.
time I did it?
Impressive.
And you were like, bro, shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I don't remember. Terrific. But yeah, dude. Last but not
Ahsoka.
least.
But you're only 2
Ahsoka.
episodes
We're
in.
5 episodes in. And one of my friends, I'm 2 episodes in, but as a whole, we're 5 episodes in. My friend Nick Gundy. His name is Nick Gundy. He's a great, great guy, one of my favorite people in the whole world. He is a big Star Wars fan. He said episode 5 was the best Star Wars he has seen.
Okay, settle down, Nick. Settle down.
I'm texting him right now. Saying,
So I'm not
actually,
going to say
yeah,
anything,
go ahead.
but if you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. It gave me something that I've wanted forever that I never thought I would get. But I got it. And I was...
It's my son.
Nick!
It's my son.
Nick!
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm at work right now.
Oh, okay. I'm recording my podcast right now, and I'm talking about you.
Without spoiling.
Quick thoughts on Ahsoka episode 5.
Oh my gosh, what a masterpiece!
No spoiling though. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for me. I was like, man.
All right, I'm glad you loved it. Was it really the best Star Wars you've seen?
Absolutely.
Wow. All right.
Because I can speak on behalf of everybody. So like, who's been watching Star Wars stuff like for the past 15 years. It was like a dream come true, but like it also gave a new perspective of the Clone Wars in and of itself. And you're like, jeez, this is dark. This is so dark.
All right. Well, Nick, I love you so much. Thank you for answering, and I'll text you. Okay.
Alrighty, love you too.
Bye.
He sounds like a cool dude. He does sound like a cool dude.
Dude, there was one time. That so I was playing this festival and he was there. It was in Indiana and we went to McDonald's after. It's like midnight and we're all in our cars waiting for somebody else to show up. And he's in his car alone. We're parked next to him. This homeless guy comes up to him and starts like, "Can I use your phone? I need to use your phone." Blah, blah, blah. He's going crazy. And Nick just holds down his horn until the fucking guy leaves. He just until the fucking guy leaves. And dude, his straight face just like this. Dude, the funniest fucking thing I've seen in my life. Yeah, dude, Nick's the best. But yeah, I can't believe he said that because I understand what he's saying. Would you say okay? Would you say it's the best Star Wars of the last 15 years? Like you said. Well, 15 years. Does that include Revenge of the Sith?
Revenge of the Sith is 2005. No, I do not think it's the best Star Wars. I think the best Star Wars in 15 years was the Clone Wars finale.
Last 15 years. Oh, honestly, I was thinking like live action.
Live action.
Thinking about the Clone Wars, but it counts obviously. Yeah, let's say live action. Best live action Star Wars of the last 15 years.
No.
Wow. Well, what is it? Is it Andor?
I wouldn't say it's Andor,
really
but
incredible.
I would say, for me at least, the thing in the past 15 years, the live action Star Wars event that made me literally jump off of my couch when I saw it and pace around the room and start fucking crying was the Mandalorian season 2 finale. The Mandalorian season 2 finale is the hardest I've ever cried at Star Wars.
Holy shit. I still haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I'm
Take
so
your
behind
time.
on Star
Don't
Wars
rush it.
TV. I'm trying to catch up right now. I'm watching Clone Wars.
Dude,
watching
where are you in
Wars.
Clone Wars?
I'm watching Rebels. I'm watching Ahsoka right now. Because I've been watching. So, dude, I am so fucking bad with TV. You know me. I'm like.
I don't know.
How many episodes are in season 1? Do you?
Are you still in season 1 though?
I know, but I like it. Like I like it. I'm enjoying it.
Have you watched Rookies at least?
I haven't watched it in probably a week or two.
The Rookies episode?
I haven't watched it in probably a week or two.
On the clone base on like the asteroid when they get it introduces Fives and Echo. With the commando droids. Yeah, with the commando droids infiltrating the base. And then Cody and Rex rescue him. I love that episode. I remember watching that episode for the first time when I was a kid, and I've always loved that episode. Just wait, because Fives and Echo. Echo is the one with the handprint, and then Fives is the one with the 5 tattoo. Mm-hmm. Those two are amazing throughout the show. They are amazing.
Okay. Well, we're at the hour mark, so
overall,
last thoughts on Ahsoka.
Look, overall, as a show, I'm very excited. I think it's really, really good. It's basically Rebels Season 5, but I love this show because Dave Filoni knows that the people that are watching this show are Star Wars fans, and he is giving the fans what they want because it's what he wants, because he's a fan in himself. So he's not sugarcoating it. He knows what the fans want. He's just giving it to them. Is it fan service? Whatever. Yeah. I don't care. Yeah. It's good.
I would say if you're making good content,
it's fan service for the better.
For any fan base, it's fan service. Yeah. Iron Man 1 is fan service. The Avengers is fan service. Like, I think people think fan service is like,
it's just
No
like
Way
cameos.
Home, where it's just there to be there. Which sometimes it is. That is fan service. But if you're servicing the fans, you're giving them good content. So, fuck you, fan service people. I'm enjoying it as somebody who hasn't seen Rebels. I really enjoyed, even though I haven't seen Rebels, enjoyed the shot of like the drawing or painting of them at like the Rebels characters art on. That was really sick. I love the practical effects. I'm big into the lightsaber VFX. They look really sick. They're really they feel fucking like
something that only a Jedi should use.
You know what I mean?
Or like a force wielder.
Yeah, and it's the acting is good. I think the writing is good. Yeah, man, I'm enjoying it. I love
Rosario Dawson.
Know her name. What's her name? Rose.
Dude, just wait. Just wait.
Incredible.
This last episode, like, she's nostalgia aside, and I'm not going to spoil what.
I have.
Like, nostalgia
No, you go ahead.
aside,
I have one small gripe, but go ahead.
It was a phenomenal episode. But what's your gripe?
Okay. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. The little nubs at the end of her like hair thing like wiggle, and it pisses me off. I don't know why. Yeah. They're just like they look like little nipples, and it just makes me mad. I don't know.
Look.
That's it. That's my only gripe with the show.
From one friend to another, can I send you a list of the Clone Wars episodes you need to watch, and you just watch those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. And then at some point, then I'll just like in the future once I'm caught up, then
because Parker, when I tell you,
I'm absolutely down for that.
That there are moments in the Clone Wars, and it's not just the ending. Like seasons 4, 5, 6, like they all have moments that are peak Star Wars, peak storytelling, and I am not overhyping it in the slightest. I've never hyped up something even more and meant it. Like Clone Wars.
All right, cool. Send it to me.
Yeah,
I think you might have already, but my text delete
after
after 30 days.
But
so send it again, and I'll start.
That's it.
I'm excited.
That's it.
That's it, baby. And we love you. We love you guys. I like the way we're doing episodes right now. I think we're getting better at having structure and staying on topic ish.
Me too.
Dude, I fucking love doing this podcast with you, and I love you, dude. And I'm so grateful for you.
You're one of my best friends.
I'm so grateful that we met, and
you're
one of my best friends, dude.
We're gonna make out so hard
in person. So Dude,
We're gonna be
so much
sitting
anal
down.
sex. It's
We're gonna be
not
sitting
even
down
funny.
the entire time.
We're
'cause we're
doing
not
it
gonna be able
live
to
on the
walk.
Instagram. That. You and
No,
I
I
are the
honestly
worst
like.
people
I think about
I've
that a
ever
lot.
met.
I think about like the
but-
odds of us meeting each other like fine, but then us like. No.
Oh, I was like, you think about
Well,
us having
sometimes,
sex a lot.
but only when I can't
I was
sleep.
like, bro.
I just.
Dude, honestly, yeah, like the odds are crazy, and you and I are so alike to the point of where we're both in long distance relationships now, and our cats look the fucking same, dude. But yeah, if you wanna, we love doing this for you guys, and if you wanna find us anywhere, me personally, I'm Parker McNerney and Blu-ray Daddy
And Blueberry
on
Daddy
Instagram, TikTok, yeah, Blueberry Daddy now as well. Where that's like a personal one. And if you want to find Broen, you can find him at Broen the Movie Maker on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, which hopefully he starts posting again on soon. And if you want to help this podcast, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you don't, you're the worst. Like, subscribe, comment, and most importantly, share this episode with people who you think would like it. Now, if you want to find our podcast,
You can find it on
where can you find it, Broen?
YouTube, the Flix Capacitor Podcast. You can find it on Spotify, Flix Capacitor Podcast, and you can find it on Apple Podcasts, Flix Capacitor Podcast.
That's right. And if you want to hit our socials, Flix Capacitor Pod is our Instagram. TikTok is Flick App Podcast.
Also,
YouTube
hang
is
on.
the Flix Capacitor
Before
Podcast.
we hang up, I'm going to talk to you about this again. I really do think we should change our name to an X rather than a CKS.
All right, I'm posting. I see. I don't know. I'm so in
post
the
a
middle
poll because everyone I've talked to, like, I was telling a coworker, like, we were talking about movies and stuff, and I was like, oh, dude, do you like podcasts? Because, like, I'm not trying to, like, what are you doing? Oh. I was like, I'm not trying to, like, promote myself in that kind of way, but, like, you should check out my podcast. We talk about movies a lot. And he's like, oh, cool, what's it called? I'm like, Flix Capacitor Podcast. He's like, oh, I can't find it because he spelled it with an X. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that does kind of make more sense. Yeah, it's actually CKS.
All right.
Because when you think about it,
All right.
Yeah.
Should we change the Flix to Flix? Is what I'm saying, and it's a yes or no. Go vote. Go vote. It's on our story. Fucking well. It's not gonna be at the. Can I? How long?
You're gonna make it last like 4 weeks.
How long can I make it last?
Comes out.
I'm sharing it as a post. Oh wait, I can't.
We're posting it right now.
I don't know how to.
It is Thursday, September 14th, and by the time we get the result, by the time you hear about this, you'll already know the answer.
That's right. Oh, dude, fuck yeah, dude. All right. This is the Flix Capacitor Podcast. We love you. We'll see you next week. I already said it, but for another
Flix
episode
Capacitor
of
Podcast.
the...
Love you, bye.
Bye.